Please give a great big round of applause to Mr. Scardina.
All right, mooses, or is it Mises? What the hell are you people? I do feel privileged to be here at the Moose Lodge.
That sounded like a GTO.
I jiggled the balls a little bit. That was. He's off. Actually, I'm not really privileged to be here. Just the Elks wouldn't have me, so. I'm just kidding. The Elks blow, right, people? Yeah. Big finger to the Elks, right there. Sweet. But no, it's cool to be here. You guys seem like a cool bunch of people. Yeah. All right. I'm lucky to be here too because I was almost in a bad accident on my way here. I stopped at an orgy. And somebody pulled out right in front of me. I totally almost rear-ended the guy. A lot of weird shit happens to me. One time I thought that I was dating this Asian chick. It turned out that all along, she was just really sleepy. That's not the only reason I thought that she was Asian, though, to my credit. I noticed she had this strange tattoo of bricks right on her private area. I said, what's that? That is my Great Wall of Vagina. Whatever, baby. Just let me chow on that fortune nookie. It just gets strange. That's a term of endearment for women. One girl got me all excited. She said she was going to bring a couple of friends into the bedroom with us. You know what I'm saying? You can imagine my disappointment when I found out she just had multiple personality disorder. She really topped things off when she introduced the other personalities, Jim and Bill. It's reverb a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah. But I kind of liked it though. It doesn't make you gay, does it? Does it make you gay? Pretty much. You have a lot of experience with gayness? He sounds like an expert to me. You know the type, huh? We'll just leave it at that. Larry Craig, okay? No, like, sometimes I just feel kind of queer. Usually when I'm banging my boyfriend. Yeah, it does, it makes you feel gay. You know, he's giving me shit. I don't see you sitting with a chick, dude. I know. Is that a little fun? So give me that after the show. Yeah, so these are your friends here? Are you with these people? Your in-laws, huh? Sister-in-law, brother-in-law. Sister-in-law, brother-in-law. How you doing, sister-in-law? What's your name? Suzanne. Where are you from, Suzanne? Well, no, what I mean is, what's your address? If she gives it to me, Suzanne's a whore. And I'm completely fine with that. So, brother-in-law's at your pimp or what? You seem like a nice lady. I'll leave you alone in a minute. Seemed like a nice lady, but probably not my type, because you can see I'm a short guy. So I like my women to be no more than 5, 6, or even 7 years old. That's just a joke. I can see me on Dateline again. Yeah. Here's a little tip for you. If you're going out for the evening and you think there's a chance that you're going to get a little piece of action, wash your genitals with Dial soap. And do it in a counterclockwise fashion. Because Dial spelled backwards is laid. It works, smell them, they're fresh, come on. Health nuts. Been having a little trouble with my joints, and a friend of mine recommended I try that health supplement called glucosamine. I don't think it worked very well because I still can't roll a fatty worth of shit. You smoke weed in between tickling people's balls? Worried about your family members, huh? Well, if Susie ever goes cold on you, you got a resource. I don't smoke weed anymore. I used to drink a lot too. So we got some beer drinking going on. It's good. I used to think that I needed to get drunk to have fun, but eventually I realized that I don't need alcohol in my life because I discovered cocaine. They say one of the best ways to stay sober is to stop hanging out with all the people that you used to get high with. Well, I tried it, but my grandmother gets really pissed when I don't visit. She's kind of a moody lady. I think it has something to do with her birth control, personally. Strange lady. I pissed her off one time, and I simultaneously found out the tooth fairy wasn't real, because I tried to get rich by stealing her dentures and putting them under my pillow. She was like, I can't chew. Fuck you, Grandma. I'm a businessman. I was in the grocery store and I was standing by the restrooms because that's where I like to meet people. And a woman carrying a baby went into the bathroom, and then when she came back out, she had a completely different infant. The only thing I can figure is that bathroom must have been equipped with one of those baby changing stations. A lot of interesting things can happen in public restrooms. I went into a stall after a priest. The dude did a number 2, and he didn't even flush. I walk in, I'm like, holy shit. Then the poop tried to molest me. I hate public restrooms, man. I'm a total germaphobe. I would sooner touch that guy than have to touch a public toilet seat. That's why I love when they come with the seat covers. Yeah, that way you don't have to scrunch up your butt cheeks real tight, trying not to mess yourself while you're building that toilet paper force field. They're great, except when you have an automatic flusher. Because what happens? You put that sucker down, turn around, whoosh. Toilet takes it away. And if it's one of those really powerful toilets, you get that nice bidet-like spray, coating your ass in a shiny layer of hepatitis. Just like to thank my Walmart people for that, for helping me write that down. Nasty stuff. Yeah, you clean your fucking bathroom. Biggest company in the freaking universe with 30th damn bathroom. I think they have it. That's true. I have seen some things in there you wasn't quite sure if it came from a human. In case you didn't hear, she said, diarrhea just blows out their ass. Apparently you study that a little bit closely. A little closer than I'd like to get to some food. But hey, to each their own, everybody's into their own things. I don't judge. So I'm not very good with foreign languages. Bilingual man, perhaps? Conolingual, maybe? No? I'm not very good because I think a lot of the words sound too similar. For example, I think the German word for sausage is der Wiener Schnitzel, and then the German word for Vaseline is der Wiener Slider. I'm glad I'm not Mexican. It'd be tough if you're Mexican, because there's a good chance your name would be Jose. And if your name is Jose, you rarely get what you want in life. I'd like a burger, a small fry, and a Coke. No way, Jose. Sometimes instead of using regular names, people will name their children positive sounding words, like hope, destiny, or charity. And that's cool. But I don't think that same naming philosophy would work if you had a really negative outlook on life. Yeah, I'd like to meet my kids. These are my daughters, destitute, hopeless, and my son, selfish prick. Yeah, he's only 4, but he can say eat me in 3 different languages. I went to a restaurant where kids 12 and under were free, so I took one and I left. Sometimes when I go out to eat for steak, I purposely don't finish it. That way I get to tell the server that I need a box for my meat. Want to have some fun in a restaurant? Go out to eat by yourself. Bring a blow-up doll with you. When it's time to leave, ask them for separate checks. I like fucking with people. Want to have some fun? Go to a Walmart, stand right by the exit doors, and wait for the greeters to get done with their shifts. Then when they come out, say hello and welcome to outside. In one of the aisles in Walmart, there was a little girl in a cheerleading outfit, and she had a shopping cart bent over on its side, and she was rigorously rubbing her crotch on one of the wheels. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I'm doing a cartwheel. Pretty creative way to stop it from squeaking. All right, I like you guys. of those lazy Susans in my kitchen. That lethargic bitch won't lift a finger. Speaking of lazy bitches, I have a girlfriend. Want me to cheat on her? No. She bitches at me a little bit. When are you going to help me clean up around this apartment? Like, I don't know, maybe when you start helping me make some of these fucking messes. She wants to go on vacation. Take me on vacation. I want to go to Vegas. Like, what do you want to go to Vegas for? I've never been to the beach. Of course, she complains that I don't listen to her. How do you think that makes me feel when I know you're not listening to me? I'm like, I hope it makes you feel like you need to come up with some more interesting shit to say. She did say something interesting in the bedroom. Something that every dude loves to hear. Except she added a little qualifier on the end. She said, your wiener looks really big from this angle. Gee, thanks. Your ass looks pretty small from an airplane. She came home from work one day, and I simply wanted to ask her, honey, how was your day? But you know how your mouth will sometimes screw up the words, and it came out, bitch, cook me some dinner! We got a little fight, but it ended pretty abruptly when I punched her in the nuts. I was saying the wrong shit at the wrong times. Total foot in the mouth. For example, if you have a friend who's waiting for the results of an STD test, don't try to comfort him by telling him to think positive. So, I see a psychologist. You see a shrink, Suzanne? You look a little fucked up. You don't go to a psychologist? My shrink asked me if there was one thing that I could change about myself, what would that be? So naturally I said that I really wish my right hand was a vagina. I wouldn't really be able to grab anything more, I'd have to snatch. You think the female genitals of a fish smell like people? Now some of you, the next time you go fishing, they'll be like, we're at the Moose Lodge. Anybody ever a Boy Scout when they were a kid? Anybody? They kicked me out of the Boy Scouts because they caught me eating one of the brownies. I didn't like that shit. I did a lot of goofy shit when I was a kid. I used to love riding my skateboard. When I rode my skateboard, I wore protective pads because, quite frankly, tampons were just too damn uncomfortable. Plus that little string that's caught in the wheels and... I think they should make bikes that are specifically for women. The seats would be shaped just like maxi pads. You can call them menstrual cycles. You probably wouldn't be able to sell too many though, because every time a woman would get on one, she'd just start bitching and complaining. Some women are laughing, some are on their periods. guys ever think that you're gonna fart, then you just totally shit yourself? Ladies may think you're all cute, but you've pooped yourself a time or two. Like the time I was making love to this chick. Believe me? So we're making love right in the middle. She loses bowel control. She came and went. It's totally the only time in my life I literally fucked the shit out of somebody. I have a very anal retentive neighbor. He keeps his lawn very neatly manicured. And he has a sign facing my house that says, "Keep off the grass." Well, I took offense to this. So I put up a sign on my house facing his that says, "I'll smoke whatever the fuck I want." They say money doesn't grow on trees. But I thought about this statement. Money is made from paper, and paper is made from trees. So technically speaking, money grows in trees. That's why this year I decided I'm going to pay my taxes with a stick. That way the IRS will have something to physically shove up their asses. But you gotta work. There's a lot of jobs I can never do. I can never be a postman. I don't like the idea of having to touch mailbags. You work for the post office?
You used to. He's a Notre Dame fan.
And that has to do with what? Well, thank you for your input. I appreciate it. All right. I'm queer. Well, you like football. One job I definitely could not do. A receptionist at a gynecologist office. I'd get fired the first day because I would laugh my ass off as soon as a woman called in and asked if we had any openings. Oh yeah, we got lots of them. Some of them don't smell so good. I want to be a full-time semen donor. Because they actually pay you to donate semen. That would be a sweet job. Be the only job where the boss would actually expect you to jerk off at work. Scardina, that better be your dick in your hand. Right. Give it up. So I get really angry when I go to a concert and midway through the song, the lead singer will start to tell the audience to sing. That's bullshit. If I pay all that money to see that show, then that asshole on stage is gonna sing. That's like paying a prostitute to give you head. And halfway through the dirty deed, she looks up at you and says, "Hey, why don't you suck it for a while?" Just getting tired. I like prostitutes. I'd like to get a whole gaggle of hoes, stick them in the back of a semi-truck, because I can drive a little slow, but I'd still be hauling ass. So, Mr. Guy, you like strip clubs? You look like you don't get laid very much. Do you go to strip clubs?
You've been talking to my wife.
That'll do it, yeah. I went to this one strip club where they had this very talented black dancer who claimed that she could open beer bottles with her butt. So I let her open mine. Guess you could say I popped a cap in her ass. like shit. Well, we're on the subject of butts. I have hemorrhoids. Who's with me? The worst part about having hemorrhoids is when you have a flare-up and you can't find any preparation H. This is how I discovered what I like to call the emergency chapstick sacrifice method. Works pretty well, although one time I accidentally used a mentholated chapstick. So I felt a cool, minty breeze in my ass crack, as though I were being raped by a York peppermint patty. It felt very nice when you blew on it, too. You think if you had a uterus implanted in your colon, all your kids would be shitheads? I think it would be sweet to get your sphincter pierced. That way, when you made a bowel movement, it would cut it up into funny shapes. You could have one for every occasion, like a heart shape for Valentine's Day. I love you. You guys are fucking awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. Seriously, you guys are an awesome crowd. Make room for Mike Conley, very funny. You will enjoy the shit out of him. It'll be a good time. Yeah. Before I get out of here, okay, I'm gonna ask you another question since you're the go-to guy now. Do you check yourself on a regular basis for testicular cancer? Or do you have your friends do it for you? I was checking myself, as you should, and I found a small lump. This, of course, worried me, so I went to my doctor. Luckily, it just turned out to be my penis. Son of a bitch removed it anyway. But you gotta take care of yourself as we grow older. And it sucks you're getting older, because there's signs that you know you're getting older. For example, your injuries are not even nearly as cool as they used to be. You know, when you're a kid, you might bust your ankle because you flipped over your bike trying some crazy jump or something. Now, it's like, hey Aaron, what'd you do to your back? I've been over. Yeah, I'm thinking about hiring a monkey to put my shoes and socks on for me. Another reason I know I'm getting older, I base my cereal selection process solely on fiber content. Who's with me? Metamucil people? You know? I bought a box of this stuff called Fiber One. 14 grams of fiber per serving. I ate one bowl and I went into labor. Later that day, I gave birth to a beautiful starter log. One cereal I can't stand. What the hell's a mic stand? There we go. All right. One cereal I can't stand. Captain Crunch. Anybody like Captain Crunch? Clap your hands if you like Captain Crunch. I hate that shit so much. I called the company and I told them to rename it to Captain Make the Roof of Your Mouth fucking bleed all over the place. It's not cereal. That's a box of razor blades, man. I think a lot of products have the wrong names. Like the douche, for example. To me, douche is a sound effect. Like if you drop something squishy. Douche. I think women everywhere should be squirting themselves out with the pantyhose. Yeah, you gotta let that one soak in a little bit. And while we're at it, why do we call women's underwear panties? Why don't we just call them what they are? In my way. Hey guys, my name's Scardina, and you have been